Subscribers is coming up faster than I thought it would. Man. So I'm working on my giveaway, and we're gonna talk about that here in this video a little bit later. But you know, I was able to grab a couple things, and let's go over. The first thing I want to talk about is this Hot Wheels Legends 5-pack that I was able to pick up. 2005 Mustang. I like that. That's a good looking car. And you know, this 5-pack, I'm gonna open this. I open all my 5-packs. Never one to keep them in. This is the Baja truck. It's part of it. The Bone Shaker. I love the Bone Shaker. And I've already compared this one to the other one, and the wheels are different from the two cars. So when this released the first time, it has different wheels than this one. This one has white walls. The other one was gold. I think this is called, I forget what, you know what, honestly, I forget what this one's called. I want to say it's something rod, I know that, it's, anyway, we'll get back to it. And then you got the classic twin mill that's in there. So yeah, rip rod, ha, that's what it's called a rip rod. So a Bone Shaker, rip rod, twin mill. Anyway, like I said, this will be opened, and I'll have them up there displayed in those cases. You know what? Screw it. Let's just open it right now. Boom. Alrighty. These I open from the bottom. It's easier. You know, you see people that they rip apart the side here. Well, if you just cut the cardboard along the bottom here, bam, that just flips up, and it doesn't ruin the box, and you can put them back in if you want. So, got this open. Let's take a closer look at these cars. So we've got the Mustang, and this is a good look. I like that orange, that blue and the orange and the black. This is a cool car. 95. I think this is a 2095. 2005 Mustang is what I believe this is. Yeah, it's 2005 Mustang. And man, that looks good. That looks good. So that's gonna go over there with the other Mustangs, and we'll put that up in this case, up in the case with the other Mustangs. I have two other variations of this car. So, and I think there's like 5 or 6 actually. So but I have 2 other variations of the car. Okay, so the next up would be the Baja truck. And I believe that's what it's called, yeah, Baja truck. So, I don't know if we would consider this a fantasy car. I kind of think it is a fantasy car. But I know that there's actually a video. They had 2 of these that that Hot Wheels had built, and they drove them, and they drove on like a life-size Hot Wheels track, and they did a loop, and they jumped them. Pretty cool stuff. You know, you should go out and find that video. But Baja truck looks all right. I don't know. Not something I get too excited over. This next one I get real excited over though. The Bone Shaker. Yeah, that's just cool. I don't know what it is. There's just something about the Bone Shaker that I like. It's just got that old rat rod coolness. I mean, this is Saturday night cruising, showing off, beating the snot out of supercars right here. The Bone Shaker. And I was telling you, you know, the wheels on this one are different from the original that left. So it's up there. Hold on, I'll get it. Where are you? There you are, buddy. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, kicking the camera. Let me move that back. Okay. So this is the original. And if you look, you can see that it has the gold wheels, and this is the one that came out in the new pack. So basically everything's the same. You've got the same livery on this. I mean, they're basically the same except for the wheels. The wheels are different. That's about it. So, still cool, cool, cool. They're all cool. I love the Bone Shaker. Let's just set these guys right here for now because I don't feel like standing back up. All right, back to here. Well, we'll put him back in his little case right here. All right. Like I said, I think this one's called a rip rod. Let's see if I'm correct here. Yes, I'm correct. It's the rip rod. So, this is the only version of this car that I have. I've never sought after trying to get it. I'm not sure why it's considered a Hot Wheels legend. Guess I'm gonna have to do some research to find out why Hot Wheels considers this a legendary Hot Wheels. I don't know. So, the rip rod. And then the last but not least in this 5-pack, we've got the twin mill. And there are several now variations or versions of the twin mill. It's all right. This version of the twin mill, it fell right back into its spot. Okay, so this version of the twin mill, I'm not a big fan of actually. I don't like it. But there's the new twin mill in the 53rd anniversary set. I think that one's called the Twin Mill 3. That is, it's better. It's got better looking motors. So there's a Twin Mill 2. Obviously, if there's a 3, there's a 2. And I'm gonna have to try and seek that one out to see what the difference is between the 1, 2, and the 3. And I also know that they have a Twin Mill Gen E. They have it somewhere. It's up there. Well, crap. Now that I said it, now I gotta stand up and get it. Okay. So, this is the Twin Mill Gen E. No motor, so I'm guessing Gen E means electric. Is what I'm thinking that means. And I think the front end on this car looks a whole lot better than the original Twin Mill. So, Twin Mill Gen E, there's the Twin Mill 1. I don't know what the 2 looks like. I'm gonna have to go find a Twin Mill 2. And then there's the Twin Mill 3, which I think is the best of the Twin Mills. So also while I was out and about, today as a matter of fact, I was able to find the spring car, the new Hot Wheels spring car set. And I got the whole set. You know, there's 5 cars in the set, and this is the BMW. It's the M3, M2. This is the BMW M2, which the casting looks kind of solid, but no front or rear tampo, so I really think it makes the car kind of look dull. But I do like that they got the little BMW symbol right there on top of the hood. Man, I wish they would do the front and the backs on these cars because it really kind of makes them look dull. They look great from the side. So yeah, I think this looks good from the side. But yeah, the BMW M2. That's 1 of 5. Then, let's try not to drop all these. Then we've got the Fairlady Z, which is the car that's on all the card art. All of these cars have the same card art, so it's interesting. But so then we've got the Fairlady Z, which I have other castings of this car, and I like it. I like this Nissan Fairlady Z. It's very cool. Very cool. But here it is in the spring Hot Wheels set. Then we have the 70 Dodge Hemi Challenger, which we have here in this green. Looks like some purple accents. They put the right wheels on this. I like those wheels. So I've only ever seen this cast one other time. It was in a 5-pack. Right here. So I pulled this out of a, I'm sorry, this wasn't a 5-pack. This is in a 9-pack. Which I thought looked really good. But here it is again in the spring car set, Hot Wheels set. So, yeah. 70 Dodge. Then we have the 67 Shelby GT500, which I think I'm gonna have to go and look at the other castings. I a couple other versions of this car, and I don't remember that front grille being a part of the body here, but the way they've done that, man, that makes that front grille look really nice. Almost like it doesn't matter that the headlights aren't painted, the way that front grille looks. So I like it. Again, I wish the tail lights were done, but I like this casting. You know, that blue looks good. It's got the yellow, kind of the yellow tinted windows on there. So I kind of like this, but I'm curious about, I gotta go and look at the other castings of this that I have to see if that grille is the same. I just didn't notice it. So yeah, the grille is integrated into the undercarriage. So cool. That one, that's 4 of 5. And to bring up the rear, to complete the 5, we've got a 77 Pontiac Firebird. Which, again, at first when I looked at this, I was like, whatever. But when you take a closer look at this car, again, you know, there are some cars that they just, the casting is correct. Like when they scale these cars down, a lot of times proportions get thrown off, and then the car doesn't look right in places. Well, this, the way they've scaled this down, they did it right. It looks correct. It looks like what it's supposed to look like. So, yeah, it's not easy for them to scale these down and make them look right. So whenever I see them, and I get excited about it. So this completes the set. So we got the, get these up here. Get the 5-car set for the spring Hot Wheels cars, and I'll put this 5, because it's a complete set. It's gonna go back up there on that back wall. So that's what's going on with this. Now, with that, let's talk about the 500 subscriber giveaway. And guys, I'm excited about this. I can't believe that 500 subscribers is coming up so fast. This community is great. It's free. It's so awesome, and I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. The support that I'm getting, and you know, just reading the comments. I'm having fun. This is amazing. It's awesome. I enjoy collecting Hot Wheels, and being able to do these YouTube videos and share them with you guys makes it even better. But what I was thinking for the giveaway, and I hope you like my idea here, I was thinking that I would get those out of the way because they're in the way. I was thinking that I would give away cars that would represent individuals who have had influence on me, who have inspired me, you know, just from watching their videos or some interaction that I've had, who've inspired me for content, who have supported me, who have just, you know, become really good friends, who've helped me out, who've given me cars. So yeah, so I was thinking that I would, and then there'd be some other goodies that would go along in it. But so real quick, I'm gonna go over. I've picked 5. I've picked 5 individuals who have had influence on me, in some way, shape, or form, and I picked cars that tie in to those individuals. This first car, probably gonna surprise a lot of people, but so this young man, I'm telling you what, for how old he is and how well together he is and how well spoken he is, I'm impressed. His videos are getting better and better and better. So he's making really good content, and he's well spoken, and he's fun to listen to. And he always is interacting with me. Like, he'll interact I'll post a video and he'll make comments, and we'll start talking back and forth, or he'll hit me up on Instagram, and we'll you know, go back and forth and talk about things. But I find a lot of inspiration from him, and because I find that inspiration from him and how old he is, it makes it even better. Like, I'm really impressed with this kid. Now, I'm picking the Dodge Demon Jegs car to represent him, because he did a video on this car where he did a review on it and compared it to a Super of the Dodge Demon, and it was a really good video. And I've also asked him, you know, if this is one of his favorite cars. It is one of his favorite cars, but not his favorite car. Because his favorite car is one of these. His favorite car is the DeLorean. He loves the DeLorean. Now, the thing about this DeLorean here, my sister gave me. She found it in a drawer and was like, hey, do you want this? And I was like, you better believe I want it. So I tell you, this is the only DeLorean that I have, the Back to the Future one. But this is his favorite car. He also, though, does like the Jags. And, well, you know, whatever. This is the car that reminds me of him. So this car is going to represent Rapid Nismo. If you haven't had a chance to go and check out his channel, you need to. He's fun to watch. Like I said, his content is getting better and better and better. And he's doing a really good job. So the Dodge Demon Jags is going to represent Rapid Nismo. And for the influence, the support, you know, that he has on me. Okay, so this next car that I've picked the Bone Shaker Red Edition for this. And this is an individual who he's super humble, loves to do wheel swaps. He does a lot of videos on wheel swaps. But he's old school. He talks old school, and he says some of the funniest things. I'm always entertained by him. And he has the same love I have for the Bone Shaker. But another thing that he does is he also runs a website, and he keeps the integrity in the resale of diecast cars, which not a lot of individuals do. There's a lot of scalpers out there that they just buy up a bunch of them, and they try to take advantage of the community. You know, they'll go out, and if, let's just say, this Red Edition Bone Shaker was a hot item, they would go out there and they would just try and buy all of them up so that they can turn around and triple and sometimes quadruple the price and sell them to those the collectors. This isn't this guy. He keeps the integrity in the game when it comes to resale. And I appreciate that about him. But like I said, also his videos are really good. He's a fun guy. I'm inspired by him. And this car is going to represent the Bone Shaker Red Edition. It's going to represent my man over there at Hewitt's Hot Wheels. Peace. So Hewitt, this one is for you. And if you haven't had a chance to go out there and check out Hewitt Hot Wheels, you need to. The guy's amazing. You'll like him right away. He's very old school. He's old school hot rod. I could actually see him driving one of these. It would make sense. So yeah, Hewitt Hot Wheels. Go check out his channel. So this next car that I'm going to bring out is going to represent an individual. I'll tell you what, I have not watched a single one of his videos without laughing. His humor is like off the charts. The guy is funny. I love his sarcasm. Just the out of nowhere statements that he says. He's very witty, just fun. He knows a lot about like customizing cars. His videos are good for customizing and entertaining. I just can't stop watching the guy. And one day I'm gonna meet him. We're gonna hang out, and it's gonna be laughs from start to finish. But and as soon as you guys see this car, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. The Datsun 510 wagon is going to represent my man, Datsun Man Diecast. Dude's hilarious. You have to go watch his videos. His intro alone is like, you can just watch that over and over and over and be entertained. But yeah, go check him out. Another thing I like about Datsun Man is he uses his platform to help out charities. He's not just doing this, you know, to try and get gain and self-worth. I mean, obviously he enjoys collecting Hot Wheels, but he uses this platform to help out charities, and I think that's huge. And so I'm definitely going to figure out ways where I can jump in there and support him in supporting these charities. So yeah, get out there, look up Datsun Man, start following him, and get out there and help out his charities, help him out. So let's all help him help them. Anyway, Datsun Man, like I said, I will meet this guy. We are going to hang out. The dude's amazing. So this is going to represent Datsun Man Diecast. So this next car, this car here, I'm not going to show it just yet. This car here represents a guy who, the way I met him was, he was getting rid of a car or going to give it away, and it was one that I really, really wanted. And so I reached out to him. I reached out to him on Instagram, actually. I was like, hey, I'd like to get that. It's over there. It's a TV series Batmobile in the ID, in the ID cars, and I really wanted it. I really, really wanted it. So I reached out to him on Instagram and said, hey, I'd like to get that car off you. And then he was obviously, he looked at my Instagram, saw who I was, what I was about. See, when you start trying to talk faster than you can think, you fumble over your words. Back to this individual. So I went out there, I met him, I made a video with him, and that was the first video I made that actually a lot of people went and watched. And that's because a lot of people already follow this guy. He's got a huge following, and he took the time to get to know me, become a friend, hang out, and then not only that, he made a custom car for me. But we'll show you that here in a second, because the car he made for me it's the best car in my collection. So I'm going to show you the Porsche GT3 RS, and I'm showing you this car because I know that this is his favorite casting. There's a super treasure hunt of this casting that he has, and he'll tell you that's his favorite one. I also am a freak about Porsche, and that's another reason we talk about them all the time. You can see all my Porsches right here. I got a bunch of them. But this car is going to represent Honest Diecast. So Derek over there at Honest Diecast, the guy's amazing, humble, hardworking. He's always out there hunting. He's always out there trying to find new content, new cars, new stuff. Currently, he's doing a lot of customizing, which he's really good at customization. Like I said, the car he made for me, it's my favorite car. It's the car in my collection that is my favorite car. So he made this especially for me, and I freaking love it. So I had this base made, and I'm gonna paint it. I'm not sure which color, probably black. But I had this base 3D printed for this car so that it can be displayed properly. But this is my favorite car in my collection. Like I said, he made this for me. The guy's amazing. Absolutely love Derek over there at Honest Diecast. So I would say go follow him, but you probably already do. If you're watching my channel, I'm pretty sure you're already following him. The next car, and this shouldn't be any secret because I probably mentioned him in just about every one of my videos. He's mentioned me in several of his and such. But back when I first started collecting Hot Wheels, I had like 3 cars. I was bored. I haven't been in this game very long, and I needed something to do. So I thought, hey, I enjoy Hot Wheels. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna start buying Hot Wheels. So I went out there. I was looking to buy my 4th car. In fact, I was hemming and hawing over this one because this guy was sitting in a 9-pack, and I wanted it, but I just wanted this car. I didn't want to buy the whole 9-pack. So I was like, do I really want to pay $10 to get one car and then have 8 other cars that I really don't care about? So he walks up and we start talking, and I tell him I want this car. He goes, hey man, you're just gonna have to eat that 9-pack if you want that car, which is what I did, obviously, because there's the car. But I tell you what, I bought that, but then he gave me 40 cars that day. And since then, we've just become really good friends. He helps me hunt. I've been helping him hunt. He finds more things for me than I find for him. I'm really trying to change that, but the guy is good. There's a reason why Hunter is part of the name that he has. And so, well, it's no secret. It's the Mustang Hunter. And the reason why he goes by Hunter, because the guy, he can hunt. He just finds everything. Let me use this car to represent the Mustang Hunter. And it's the 65 Mustang 2+2 Fastback. And the reason why this one is because, I constantly talk about cars, where I look at them and I really start studying them as far as to see, are the proportions correct? Does the car look correct? And this one does. And this is one of the first ones that I actually broke it down and was like, hey, yeah, the proportions are right, the car looks right, everything is correct on it, to the point where, you really don't have to have the front and the rear tampos painted to understand it. It looks good. And when I was talking about this, and I was talking like the, telling the Mustang Hunter about this, he was like, that's kind of funny because that's my favorite casting of the Mustang. And so now that I know that this is his favorite casting of the Mustang, and I'm pretty fond of it myself, this is the one that's going to represent the Mustang Hunter in this giveaway. So real quick to kind of recap it out, let's get these in order. I've got these 5 cars. These 5 cars here are going to represent the 5 people who have had a big influence on me when it comes to this YouTube and collecting cars. So these little 5 cars will be in the giveaway. I also am going to add to the giveaway this 69 Copa Camaro, which me, I love ID cars. They're right now my favorite ones to collect. So I'm gonna add this 69 Copa Camaro. It's got that green Spectre Flame paint. I love this car. This looks amazing. It's just a good looking car. So this car is gonna be added into the giveaway. I'm also gonna add this 70 Ford Escort, also with the Spectre Flame Blue. Again, just a good looking cast, good looking car. Adding this to the giveaway. And then I'm gonna add this 2017 Nissan GTR. Again, which I think is amazing. I love it. And I like the fact that these ID cars are all getting the Spectre Flame paint. And they have, you know, I guess you could call it a custom wheel. They all come with the ID, you know, the Hot Wheels ID wheels is what's on there. So they all have the same wheel. But I don't know, I like these. So I'm gonna add those. I'm gonna add those 3 cars to the giveaway. So hopefully that's a good giveaway. You know, let me know in the comments what you think. But as of right now, that's what I'm gonna do for the giveaway when we hit the 500 subscriber. I've already talked to the Mustang Hunter, and he's gonna help me do it. So what we'll do is we'll do a live stream, and then those who leave comments in the live stream, we'll take those and we'll put them into a randomizer, and a name will be drawn, and we'll send those to whoever's drawn. So, but hey guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for you know, watching the channel, subscribing, and just, you know, encouraging me to continue on. I'm having fun with it, and I hope you guys are having fun with it. And I'm just gonna keep right on going. So now, I always do photo montages at the end of my videos. This one's gonna be a little different. The photo, I'm still gonna do a photo montage, but the cars that I'm gonna use, and yes, I said cars, that I'm gonna use for the photo montages are the 5 cars that are gonna be in the giveaway, because I have duplicates of them that are loose. So I'm gonna use those 5 cars. It's gonna probably be a little bit of an extra long photo montage, but whatever, that's what I'm doing. So let's get to that montage.